Good morning, kindergartners. Welcome back for another math lesson with me, Miss Harwood. We all know it's very important to practice counting to 100 every day. So for our counting warm-up today, we are going to count to 100 with our beads. This helps us grow our brains and keep them in shape. Remember, as I move the beads over, to count along with me nice and loud. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Great job counting. Now, let's get started with our lesson for today. Our learning target today is, I can compare numbers between 1 and 20. Yesterday, we had the same learning target and talked about how compare means to see what is the same about different things. However, for this activity, we're going to see how numbers are the same and also which one is greater or fewer in a number set. Looking at my board, you can see two numbers. They are 8 and 5. Which number do you think is fewer or less? Is the 8 or 5 less? Remember, when I say less or fewer, I mean smaller. So we want to know what the smaller number is here, 8 or 5. Knowing that fewer or less means smaller, can you tell me now which one is fewer? Let's use our drawing circle strategy to help. I'm going to first draw 8 circles here, since this is the number 8. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have my 8 circles here now. Now I'm going to draw 5 circles here because this is the number 5. Count with me again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which group of circles looks smaller? The 5. So that means that 5 is fewer than 8. So our answer to the question is 5 is less than 8. Great job. We are now going to use this strategy with our circles in our activity of the day, which includes comparing numbers while using their 10 frames. Let me show you what I mean. You can see I have my piles of cards again with the numbers 1 through 20. Off to the side, I also have the 10 frames for each number. So we have 10 frames that might look like this, and 10 frames that might look like this, with two 10 frames for our teen numbers. We are going to compare the numerals first, then look at their 10 frames to see if we had the correct answers when we asked which number has a fewer amount. We're going to be focusing on the word fewer, which means less than today. Let me show you what we're going to do with our first cards. The first two cards are a 7 and 12. I think 7 is fewer, or has fewer, than 12. So now I'm going to check my answer using the 10 frame for each of these cards. I can see I have 5 in a row, so I have 5, 6, 7. So this is the card, this is my 10 frame for 7. Now, here is the 12 10 frame. I can see 12 is made of a group of 10 and 1, 2 more ones. So just by looking at my 10 frames, I can see that 7 has less circles than 12, which means 7 has fewer than 12. So my answer is right. Let's continue this activity together. Remember, we are looking for the number that has fewer than the other, which means less than. So make sure you're really paying close attention to which number has fewer or less than. Here, I'm going to flip these over so they're not confusing us. Here are our next two cards. What number is this? 10. And what number is this? 4. So which number has fewer? 10 or 4? Let's check our 10 frames to see if you're correct. Here's our 10 frame for 10. Do you notice how the entire 10 frame is filled in? So this is our 10 frame for 10. Let's see, is this our 10 frame for 4? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, there's 4 circles, so that's our 10 frame for 4. So which number has fewer, 4 or 10? 4 has fewer than 10, so our answer is 4. 4 has fewer than 10. You can see that there are not as many circles in our 4 10 frame compared to the 10 10 frame, meaning that it has less or fewer. Let's try our next two numbers. Almost flipped them upside down. What number is this? 3. And what number is this? 16. So which number, 3 or 16, has a fewer amount? 3 or 16, which one has less? Let's check the 10 frames to see. First, let's look for this 10 frame. Does this 10 frame match? 1, 2, 3. Yep, it matches. So we're going to put that here. Now we need to find 16. Let's see if this one matches. Does this 10 frame match? Remember, we're going to count on. We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Is that our number? Yep. So this is our 16 10 frame. Now just looking at our 10 frames. Which one has fewer, 3 or 16? 3. 3 has a lot less than 16. So 3 is our answer. 3 has fewer than 16. Let's do our next two cards. Let's see. What number is this? 18. And what number is this? 14. So which number has fewer? 18 or 14? Which one has less? 18 or 14? Let's check with our 10 frames. First, we need to find the one for 18. Here's a 10 frame. Let's check. We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Does that match our number? Yep, it does. Now we need what number again? 14. Let's see. Count with me. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Does that match our number? 14 and 14. Yep, they match. So which numeral now that we can see our 10 frames has fewer? Which one is less? 14. 14 has less circles than 18. When we were counting with 18, we said the number 14. So that tells us that 18 has more than 14 because we went over that number while counting. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So when you count over, when you keep counting on past the number, that means it has more. Let's do our next numbers. Here are our next two cards. We have, what number is this? 11. And what number is this? 20. 11 and 20. Which number do you think has fewer? 11 or 20? Which number is less? Let's check our 10 frames. Okay, here's our first one. This one's for 11. We have 10, 11. Do those match? Yep, they match. What's our next number that we need? 20. Okay, look, we have two 10 frames all filled up. That means we have 10, 20. We can use our counting by tens strategy for counting these 10 frames. We have 10, 20. Or if you need to, we can always go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So either way is okay if you want to figure out how many are in this 10 frame, but counting by tens makes it so much faster. So now we know that there's 20 in this one. Which number has fewer, 11 or 20? Eleven has fewer. Do you notice how the first 10 frames are filled in, but this 10 frame is all filled in? Well, this one only has 1. So you can see that there are fewer or less circles for 11. Great job comparing numbers between 1 and 20 with me. Now let's talk about your assignment for today. Your assignment today is to compare another 6 number sets and circle which number has fewer. Yesterday, you were supposed to circle the greater number, but today I want you to circle the number that has fewer, which means less or smaller. Here is an example. We have the numbers 3 and 10. If you aren't sure which number has fewer, you can always use your drawing circle strategy. So what you want to do is you want to draw 3 circles under the number 3, and then you want to draw 10 circles under the number 10, just like this. Once you figure it out or see which number has fewer, you're going to circle that number. So in this case, the number 3 has fewer than 10. There are fewer circles. You can tell just by looking at them that there are fewer. So go ahead, copy down these number sets and get started on circling the number that has fewer. So fewer or less than. Once you have finished your assignment, take a picture and send it to your teacher to show them all that you've learned about comparing numbers. Great job today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.